setting up my camera here, video 4 of testimony for only for the week 18. This is getting to be pretty long. 40 minutes. Wow. I didn't know I was going to be able to go this long. Old man passed away. Great guy. Regardless of his issues, he did care for me. He loved me. He was so hard on me and so strict with me because he loved me. And that what I just said right there, that's kind of got a whole spiritual meaning to the love that Christ has shown me. Because it's almost that as I'm doing this, I'm it's like a healing process, I guess you'd want to say. It definitely is if told by a person at this testimony video is going to be told by Jeff that this whole video process was going to be a testimony, or of course it's a testimony. It's going to be a healing process. So I kept going. I grieved. I grieved at his funeral, knowing that all throughout my high school years and middle school years, it was nothing but fighting between the two of us. Because I wasn't who I wasn't being angry because I wasn't who he wanted me to be, and I wasn't going to be who he wanted me to be because I wasn't the jock. I wasn't the football player. I played football player up through my senior year in high school, and then up to my senior year point, I didn't want to do it anymore. I wasn't having fun. I felt it was a chore. I felt that it was just something where he could glorify. I guess I was okay. I don't know. Ask other people about it. I was starting center up through high school, and pretty much my freshman year, I guess, is when I stopped playing full. I should say freshman year is when I stopped. After that, I stopped playing football. I was involved up through sports up to my junior year. Well, those are different sports. Basketball and soccer. That's all they offered out at the private school that I went to. But I stand corrected. My senior or my freshman year was the last year after that. After that, I just didn't want to do it anymore. My old man was my head coach up until through high school. And boy, I'll tell you what. After that, he was a good coach, but he was particularly hard on me because I was his boy. And I know there's probably a lot of people that felt that out there. You know, your own dad being your head coach for your football team, and the pressures on you to be that star child for him, and all the focus on that and no focus on being a star child of God. But that's not why I quit. I didn't quit for a good biblical reason. I didn't quit because of, I quit because I didn't want to do it anymore. I just wasn't feeling the whole sports thing. Death metal's coming along. Age of 19, 20. That's when I met the woman that I'm currently talking to, still to this day, and bore my first child. Thank you, Lord, for her in my life, because her parents have helped me out so much. They opened doors to me 24/7, especially with dad. I feel like it's really sad to say, but I can talk to some things about her dad that I just couldn't talk to about with my own dad, that I couldn't talk to about with, and I'm finally learning to talk to God about. And I'm finally learning to immerse myself in His love. Playing heavy metal, working full time. Started off working at McDonald's, is where I met her. Got into a relationship with her. We drank. Had immoral sex. Lo and behold, I let her go. We bounced back and forth in the relationship so much. Letting her go, taking her back, letting her go, taking her back. I was getting more of the other, just fight. Just constant, just, she bore a child. I let her go. Was involved with a different woman. I found out that she was going to bear my child. The woman I was with then was having some pretty mental issues, and ended her own life. In that process, that process sucked. It sucked that she felt that she had to do that. That was the only way out. And because I was turned away from God, just repetitively, re-immersing myself and then not immersing myself and turning my back, that I wasn't able to have the guts to tell her about God and what He can do. In my high school years, I pretended to be the good little preacher and the prime example. Going to church and just finding, and then there are instances where after my son was born, where it started hitting me hard, blamming it in my face. God knew He had a plan for me, and He wasn't about to back down on me. And that's the coolest thing that anybody can say about Jesus Christ, is He will not back down on you. You call out His name, He's gonna be there. He wasn't about to back down, although I did keep turning my back. He never backed down. And the reason why I know that all of this is true, and that all of this, that Jesus' love is true in my life, because nobody can tell me that. Nobody can tell me that just evolution and random chance and random mutation completely just created beings like us, with the complex things that we delve in, with the indifferences between atheists and Christians and non-Christians, and just any group of people. Nobody can tell me that was just random chance. Everything has a purpose because we were made for a purpose. We were made by God for a purpose. That's so cool to say. Purpose. I got a sense of purpose. Looks like we might be going into video 5. Fun, huh? I appreciate it if you've made it this far into the video series. Since you're watching it, by the way. Yeah. So, the whole healing process started in when my son was born. 2 years ago, May 13th. I was drunk in a bar when my son's mother went into labor. I got the phone call, and I was tilted. I was toasted. And I was just like, this is really happening. This is really happening to me. It does happen. Video 5 coming up.